right, fight fans, here we go. SparStar Promotions is proud to present 3 rounds of mixed martial arts in the super welterweight division. This bout is sponsored in part by Bitch Slap Energy, hashtag you need a bitch slap. Once again, our referee in charge of this bout, Amin Nash. And now, introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, he is wearing green trunks. He is training out of True's Fight Syndicate in Yucca Valley by way of Eva Beach, Hawaii. He weighed in 172 pounds. His record, no wins with 1 loss. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Gabriel Freeman. His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. He is wearing black trunks trimmed in blue. He is training out of UFC in Torrance by way of Los Angeles. He weighed in 168 pounds. His record, no wins with 1 loss. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Curtis Peanut Smith. All right, fans, here we go. 3 rounds of mixed martial arts in the super welterweight division.
And fighters are ready. Let's go.
Ooh, right away. Wasting no time. And good knee to the body there, too. Looking to get onto, it looks like he's trying to turn into a double. Does he have the hands connected? If he does, yeah, that should be a takedown. Very nicely done from Gabriel.
I mean, Gabriel wants to make this happen with no hooks in and was looking for a rear naked choke, but here's the thing, it's going pretty aggressively that even if he doesn't have full locked in anything, it doesn't look fun to deal with. This is somebody who's using their jiu-jitsu in a way to set up a lot of their strikes. That knee on belly was very nice. He was looking for a couple strikes there, but now he's just settling in this pressure position to put some of those strikes from that cage position, John.
Yeah, it's Gabriel's looking very dominant here. Curtis, I think, maybe, I'm assuming, wanted to stay on the feet, and here he gets back up to it, so let's see if he can make something happen here. Good knee again, Gabriel with these great knees from the clinch.
Yeah.
And then just throwing that big, wild overhand right, but if that connects, could be scary.
Well, now I think you get to see a little bit more of the game that Curtis really wanted, but again,
just runs Curtis down, and now is in mount.
Not where you want to be. This is really good news for Gabriel. He's got to watch the hits on the back of the head, though. I think he kind of slowed that down and didn't indulge that for too long, but kind of have it his way in terms of control. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes back to that knee on belly again, but now just settling into this, right back to knee on belly. I think this is part of the game plan he's been utilizing.
This is really smart from Gabriel, too, because Curtis is turning away, which is would result into a hit in the back of the head, which would be a foul. And Gabriel's very aware of that, and he's not throwing that punch, even though if it's unintentional, then it's not really a foul. But still, trying to be a good sportsman and keep it clean, but dominated that first round, so I think that doesn't really matter. He should be taking that first one pretty decisively.
So that's a good intel gathering first round. Like, it shows you, hey, if I really want to use my knee on belly, I can control. Now the question is, can you get him to move the way you want him to move? Can you get him to move? That's the beauty of that knee on belly is you usually know they can only go one direction if they're trying to escape it. That helps you a lot. Okay. Second part of that is if you're controlling them now that you can get to mount and you know you can get to back, do you have the timing down that helps you feel more confident to get those chokes? Because I think the best part of Gabriel's game plan for that round, not expand all the energy, learn where he can kind of take the fight and what he wants to do, and now the application of that. If he can repeat that same game plan he had, I venture he's going to inch pretty closer to getting that kind of finish he was looking at.
Yeah, this is interesting. I'm curious to see what corrections Curtis makes from round 1, because he kind of got taken down at will. and he ended up in some really bad position. So Curtis, I would assume, would try to avoid the takedowns, but he just comes out swinging. But that closes the distance, and that allows Gabriel to just take him down immediately. And this is not where Curtis wanted to be, and he's holding on to a cross-side guillotine, which is not strong. This is really bad for him. This is keeping him on bottom. I like this, going for that single leg. He could actually wrestle up here if he's good with it. Looking for, yes, in the scarf hold, looking to trap that.
He doesn't even care about the submission. He's like, this is the perfect opportunity to just continue.
He doesn't have an underhook, though. But it doesn't matter. Okay.
I think the idea is this. There was not a ton of evidence that looked like he was going to get out of that position, so I know for Curtis, this is definitely not the ideal way you want to be finished. You probably think you're still able to go. Maybe you want to contend that those hits weren't the most damaging to you, but the problem is this. Gabriel was solid in that position, and there was no defending any part of that. So at a certain point, you have to look at quality of what you're able to do in that position.
Yeah, it was a good stoppage. This is amateur MMA. You don't want anyone to get seriously hurt or something that would shorten their career potentially. If they're taking a lot of damage and it's unanswered, then that's the way it should be. It should be stopped right there, and that's the ref did a great job.
That's the way it's supposed to be. And speaking of which, I'm going to go talk to our winner, Gabriel Freeman, right here in just a second, John.
All right, we look forward to that. Thank you, ref. And here we got a replay of the action. And here, this is the impressive thing, because Gabriel, you can see he doesn't have the underhook, or at least it really doesn't look like it. It looks like he's just in scarf hold, but he's over the...
Ladies and gentlemen, at 35 seconds of round number 2, referee in charge, Amin Nash, stops the contest due to unanswered strikes. Our winner by TKO, the blue corner, Gabriel Freeman.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am here with your winner, Gabriel Freeman. A win in the cage. What does it feel like tonight?
I'd like to thank Jesus Christ, because he's filled my heart, and this just feels incredible.
What did it feel like when you were in the moment, when you knew you were going to get this finish? You cross over, you got that arm locked, and then you were just raining down punches. What did that feel like? What did that adrenaline rush feel like to you?
It was very exhilarating. Like, my opponent, he's strong, and I was like, hurry up, just stop. But, just kept at it. Coach has been working with me, and Steven and the boxing team with Ross and everything, and I'm thankful for them.
And it showed. I have to ask, what is up next for you, sir?
That is a good question. Yeah.
Uncertain for the moment, but that's okay. We got time to figure that out. Do you want to give any shout outs to your team or anybody who makes you the fighter who you are?
I'd like to say hi to my mom and my dad. They're watching from Hawaii.
You know what? I'm sure they're super proud of you. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your winner, Gabriel Freeman!